We hope you enjoyed this episode. Unfortunately, they made some mistakes.
When's Mom and Dad arrive?
They land at like 3:40. So probably like 5:30.
LAX? There's no good Burbank.
Which is sad.
We got to expand Burbank.
I know,
But
then
only to the destinations we want.
Yeah, because then it's going to become the same situation, which we don't.
I will support an Atlanta route if you support a Nashville route.
Yeah, there is a Nashville. They had one flight, one time to Atlanta out of Burbank.
A single flight in the history.
Yes, Callie and I took it home for Christmas.
Was it Air Kmart?
No, it was Delta.
Oh, it was Delta.
Yeah, and it was like a lot of years ago. They tried it. I guess they decided it.
I'm not going to call them out, but I am going to say what is really weird is how much these airlines jockey for quality. Like, if I go back 15 years ago, what I would have listed is like the best quality airline, like the cleanest, most up-to-date, everything. That has shuffled dramatically. And I don't really understand that. I want to know what forces make these ones that were kind of good just
bad
tumble.
Yeah.
I guess it's management. Like, I'll just say, someone at Delta has turned that thing into a real wonderful airline.
It's a great airline.
But I used to have to fly it nonstop. They absorbed Northwest.
Right.
And I always had to fly Northwest because Detroit was a hub for Northwest. Basically, the Northwest loved to fly anywhere where you might get snowed in and have to get a hotel room.
Yeah.
But, it wasn't the, whatever.
Well,
it was,
Delta probably they took it and they're like, we're making it good.
I just want to tip my hat to them. They're not a sponsor. I want to tip my hat. They have really upped their game, I think.
They're not a sponsor, but they are my preferred airline. Except we did fly Emirates to India, and that
was nice.
Was really nice.
That was nice.
Really, really, really nice.
Are you excited about anything? It's a very exciting time for me.
Oh, go ahead.
Moto GP returned last weekend. So we had our first race of the year after 4 months layoff. And Formula One's been gone for 3.5 months. They've been in their winter break.
Right,
and that returns this weekend.
Oh.
So I'm coming out of my 3 or 4 month fast of racing, and I'm pretty excited about it.
That's fun.
Knowing that you don't have something like this, right? Where it's multiple events over the course of a weekend. And I may or may not partake in all of them, but just knowing if I wanted, there's a lot of stuff on Friday I could check in with. Saturday's a big day. And then, of course, the race on Sunday.
Yeah.
That is the power of having something to look forward to is gigantic.
Yes, that's huge. Speaking of that, we really dropped the ball on the Olympics this year. We didn't watch it. We didn't talk about it. We didn't do anything. That's upsetting.
And I read a thing that it was the most viewed Olympics in 16 years or something.
It was?
I was a little shocked to see that, no, it was a hugely successful and watched Olympics.
I'm surprised by that too, because not because I wasn't interested, but because no one I knew was talking about it at all. And even on podcasts and stuff, I wasn't hearing about it.
I tried, right? I was in Miami when they kicked off. Aaron and I were excited to consume some Olympics and do some napping while we did that. Because it's good napping material. Because there's a lot of downtime. It's like someone does a run, and you hear a lot of talk, waiting for scores, whatever. And so this is terrible to admit, but when I checked in, I was having this feeling of because I was watching it on YouTube TV, right? So I can see every single thing that's happening. It's all there. And I'm like, did they take some events out of the Winter Olympics? What is it I like? I liked snowboarding, a.k.a. Shaun White. I loved watching him perform every year. That was an exciting thing.
Okay.
But I'm watching, the first thing I watched was people cross-country skiing for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's on my face.
I was like, I don't know. And then another one was they were kind of cross-country skiing, but there's a little bit of downhill. I was like, still not very hair-raising. And then I was like, what is I don't know. I got confused, and then I just never went back.
Sure. I like ice skating.
Right.
A lot, but
I kind of even forgot about ice skating.
Ice skating is the main one for me.
Yeah.
I did watch a couple clips and there was a whole story about this Olympian who was in the Olympics maybe a couple Olympics ago, and then she was really, really young and was mistreated and was like, you know what, I'm like not doing this anymore. She took life back into her own hands.
Yeah, good personal story.
Yeah, and then she's back on her own, like, you know, with 2 feet on the ice, yes, and she won.
Oh, great.
And it's like, great. And normally I'd be so into all of that, but
yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either, but I was saddened that I wasn't interested in it.
Hockey was fun this year.
There we go, Rob. Thanks. Yeah, that's what I should have been watching. Hockey was...
Yeah, men and women, U.S. won.
Yeah, that's right. I did hear about that.
Boys and girls.
In overtime. It was the first time U.S. beat Canada since...
Yeah, see, all that's
80s.
cool. And like, and I didn't...
I'd take away everything I just said.
Well, no, you can't take away that you didn't care. And like, either did I, and I don't know why.
My critique would have been to start day one with some more exciting stuff than the cross-country thing for 3 hours, maybe. But I bet there are people riveted by cross-country skiing.
Of course, there are.
And there's people that watch the competitive walking.
Yeah, there's a lid for every pot.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you the other day that something weird happened. I almost got in another person's car.
Oh, tell me.
It was strange. I was leaving a place with Jess. It was at night, and I had bad eyes.
Uh-huh.
And I was a little sick. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But we were walking, and I start to get in his car.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, that's not mine. And I was like, oh, silly me.
Duh.
Yeah, silly me. And then I'm walking up further, and you know, there's his car with the light, like he had
It's flashing the light.
Yeah, he had unlocked it, so the lights come on. And so I go to get in the car, and then there's a man standing there, and he says, "That's my car." And I was like, Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
So
and then
wait,
I
you tried
look
to get
over,
into 2 wrong cars.
Yeah, I look over, and Jess is across the street.
You were on the wrong side of the street, Monica?
Well, we were both on the wrong side, and then in that interim time when I saw the flashing lights and thought that was his, he had crossed.
Were you tipsy?
It was not that.
Okay.
It was really not that. I was so, and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, because you lost me at wrong side of the street.
Well,
I think like you should have your bearings of which side of the street you guys parked on.
I mean, I'm not very good at that. I don't know. We were both walking on that side.
Okay.
For a while, like down the sidewalk. And then he just crossed in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Where the car was,
Yeah.
I guess. Nope. He dropped me off to get in line.
Okay. See, I knew there was an explanation. If you didn't remember what side of the street you parked on, that's alarming.
Okay, that is something that might happen to me, just FYI. I'm not good at directions. I'm not paying that much attention if I'm not driving.
Right.
But he did drop me off to get in line, so I did not muscle memory know where the car was parked.
There
that
we go.
Type of thing.
Well, that explains that.
Yeah, but it was still...
Otherwise, you're in Strokeville.
Right. Well, anyway, it's just he was right there, and he was like, that's my car." I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
I parked next to your car at the SAG night.
Oh,
SAG Awards.
Nice.
Yeah.
It needs a wash. Is that what you were thinking?
Nope.
Okay, it really needs a wash.
I just thought, look at these 2 handsome cars.
Yeah. Great. Very beautiful car.
What are your plans with Mom and Dad?
Yeah, my parents are coming today. I'm doing a tour of the rape treatment center. It's not funny.
Okay. Well, you're laughing pretty hard.
It's not funny.
I'm not, just for the record.
It's not funny at all.
Right.
But I had planned to do that for a while.
Okay.
And I was like, I can't cancel it. Like, that's, for one, bad.
Yeah.
And 2, I want to do it.
Uh-huh.
And but it's like, I don't know that my parents...
That might not be for them.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not like a fun, you're on vacation, let's go
tour the rape treatment center.
Right.
Yeah, I don't...
And is it psychological treatment? That's what they're offering? Or...
No, they offer... it's like
rape kits?
Yeah, like it's kind of like instead of going to a hospital, you can go to the rape treatment center.
Oh, great. Yeah.
And
get your exam. Yeah,
and there is like psychological resources and legal resources and things,
Okay,
and
great.
it's a really cool thing. So I am gonna do that, but I think I'll probably leave them at home for that.
Yeah, let them, lounge around the house a little
Yeah.
bit. Maybe that's when I'll take your dad out for a beer and ask him about his previous girlfriends. I almost forgot my objective for this trip. Find out about past lovers for your parents. Remember I said I was going to ask them their dating history?
I'm not sure if we're going to have time for that. So I think that's really, we're just going to be, they're very, very excited to see the house and stay in the house. Because normally my apartment was so small, they stayed in a hotel when they came to visit.
And they would just come in, you'd get ready, and y'all leave to go somewhere. Probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Now your mom can watch her YouTube.
She will.
Yeah.
She will watch
I wonder
her
what
YouTube.
what she's got her fangs into right now.
I wonder.
Is there any trials going on?
I'm sure she is very knowledgeable on everything that's going on with Epstein.
Sure.
So that's probably the main thing she's consuming right now would be my guess. But I don't really know. I will find out.
Yeah.
And they'll get to go make their coffees and stuff, and it'll be really nice. It'll be really nice to have them. I did my final walkthrough of the apartment today.
To turn it back over?
Yeah.
What's that experience like?
It was good. It was good. It was sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad to say bye to something and end the chapter.
Yeah.
It was also weird because it's empty, and I haven't seen it like that since I got it. And I was like, oh, yeah. I remembered going to see it, and Lincoln came with me, I remember.
Oh, for the first walkthrough?
Yeah, to go check it out. And that was a long time ago.
I know you already know this, but I was sad to leave our old house.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to be really sad. And then we left, and I've never thought about it again.
Yeah.
I've been shocked with the fact that I don't think about it at all.
Yeah.
Because it held it's like the epicenter of some of my favorite memories and experiences.
Yeah.
I have such warm feelings about it, but I don't at all miss it.
I know.
And I thought I was going to.
But don't you think that's kind of in keeping with
My personality?
Yeah. Because same thing with relationships. You still have an affinity. You love the time and the people, but you're not you're not missing them. You've told me that. Maybe that's incorrect, but
elaborate. Give me an example.
I guess that's just something you've told me that you don't yearn for any past relationship. That it's
I don't yearn to be romantically
involved. With them.
Romantically involved with any of my exes, but I still love being friends with them.
Yeah, that's what I just said. You still love the people.
Oh, I thought you were saying that when I walk away that they're dead to me and I don't ever think about them again.
No, but that you still have an affinity and a fondness, and there's all these positive associations, and you love them as people. But you're not you don't miss them.
I don't want to kiss. Well, no, I miss them as friends, but I don't want to kiss them. I was always saying this in reference to a lot of people have a pattern of hooking up with exes.
Right.
Which is great. I don't care about I'm not suggesting I have a moral position on it.
No.
I just have not had that.
Right.
I've not had a pattern of hooking up with my ex-girlfriends.
Yeah.
That part to me, when we sever, dies.
It's over. Yeah.
Yes. The romantic part.
Yeah.
But the friendship part and the missing them and wanting to connect with them, for sure I still have that.
Right.
I'll randomly, Carrie, my girlfriend in high school I was with for 5 years, she knows she and I love the same kind of music. She'll find a new album and she'll send it to me.
Yeah.
And I love it. And then we'll have 7 exchanges about it.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, Carrie's still so fun and so engaged in devouring life and finding new things. And I'm proud of her. She's maintained the essence of who she was when I met her that I found so appealing about her.
Yeah.
And then I'll talk to Bree, and she's on fire for innumerable things. Second time I've said innumerable, which is questionable.
Maybe it's your new word.
I hope not. And I get this swell of excitement that she is still held on to that sparkly curiosity. Yeah. And
but that's different. That's different than what I'm than what a lot of people feel. Like that there's
But I do have what you're
tug,
saying
there's
about objects, which kind of shocks me because I have coveted objects so much my whole life. And then when I don't have them, I don't think about them anymore.
Right.
Which is a little shocking to me because I wanted them so bad or I coveted them so bad.
Yeah.
And then when they're gone, I'm like, I don't even really remember that I cared about objects.
And a house is a big, big object.
It is. And it's like, it's symbolic. It's a marker of your life and in your accomplishments.
Yeah.
And it can represent so much.
It does.
And then I see videos of the kids playing in that little area we had between the kitchen and the living room.
Yeah.
That was like their zone.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, yeah, I loved sitting on the couch and watching them be little babies.
Yeah.
But I don't need to walk back in there. That's the weird
Right.
part.
Yeah. It wasn't like, I wasn't like devastated, but I was like, yeah, this is like the end of an era. And
Yeah.
that's
A chapter's
happy and sad.
Yeah.
Just when new things start, it's like, yeah, there's no going back. Like there's no, it's just a reminder that like time keeps moving and you can't pause it, you can't go back. And that's,
We have a guest today after this fact check whose book is about consciousness.
Yeah.
And so I'm really locked into this book and thinking about life and consciousness. And yeah, many of the experts that he interviewed for this book try to explain that like thought is, there was a traditional way of thinking, which is like Rene Descartes, which is like, I think, therefore I am. And thoughts are one thought built atop another. And it's kind of one thing leads to another. And there's other people who think more like it's a stream. There's no marker of this thought led to this thought. There's just this, and you'll never have the same thought or consciousness ever again is a fascinating thing. And it's what you're saying. It's like life's moving forward and it's taking with it everything that preceded it. And so it can't ever be the same because more things are preceding it, and the way we rewrite memories every time we think of them.
Yeah.
Like your brain's evolving nonstop. Your experience on Earth is evolving nonstop, and that can feel scary and maybe untethered. But it is the nature and facts of life, and I think the discomfort's when you're fighting that.
Right. I think it's you can feel untethered, but you're also just reminded of mortality. It's like, oh yeah, like that phase is over. Now I'm in this phase. There'll be another. And how many more do I have? Not very, who knows?
And we know the ultimate phase.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and then sort of ding, ding, ding with relationships, probably like people who do hook up with their exes and stuff. Like it's probably more about that, like wanting to go back in time as opposed to like, I miss this person. I mean, maybe obviously there's a million reasons why, but I bet a lot of it is like, I miss me then, I miss that time of my life, and that person is connected to that time. So I want to like click into that.
Yeah. And I think, yes, that's the Esther thing, which I love. It's like people are cheating on you with themselves. They want to visit a version of themselves from the past.
Yeah.
But I think the easy cycle to get into with going back to exes is with some time away, when you come back, you can revisit the initial easy, uncomplicated phase of it. And that is very pleasurable.
Right.
But the complications arise immediately after.
Yeah.
But I think you succumb to the joy of getting to relive the part that was easy, the falling in love part.
Yeah.
And then I just think quickly it ends up exactly what it always is.
Yeah.
And I think that's the cycle that's appealing. It's like, oh, I want to go back to the original moment.
Right.
We fell in love and it was so easy. And
Yeah. Complicated.
Complicated.
Should we do some facts?
Yes.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Okay. Amir, attachment.
Had you read this book? I mean, this book was Wildly popular.
So popular.
The original book.
I had not read it. I had just heard so much about it.
You had.
And I'd looked into the theories and stuff.
I wasn't aware of the book. I was aware that people were talking about attachment theory a lot.
Yeah.
But I just assumed that's in the same way people are talking about ADHD or whatever. That was just the thing we were
obsessed with.
Zeitgeist-y. But I didn't realize there was such a specific origin for it all.
Yeah. I find it very intriguing.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, I talked about it.
Yeah.
I found myself talking about it a bit.
It's just interesting that we all do have ways of relating to others that are kind of predictable, well-worn.
I thought the thing that I was most interested in is I love anything that's counterintuitive, which is your attachment style as a child has nothing to do with your attachment style as an adult.
Yeah.
Like I would have thought it just led into your permanent, they set this attachment style.
Totally, yes.
Yeah.
I thought that too. It made me think about a couple people in my life that have very secure attachments.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, they're not threatened. They're totally
not
chill.
taking stuff personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty admirable.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, he told the story of his dad, throwing the penny or the coin when the president was in town.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I was trying to figure out which president it was, and I can't figure out Amir's age.
That's not known on the internet?
I didn't see it on the internet. Maybe, Rob, maybe you'll see it, but I didn't see it. So my guess is going to be it was in the 90s.
Yeah, no public information. Well,
how on earth could you be alive
I
in the
know.
era of the internet and your age not be known?
is he 50 around there, you think? Because there's an Amir Levine born on April 22nd, 1975.
So he would have probably been talking about Reagan or Carter.
If it was in the 80s, but if it was in the 90s, could have been Clinton.
But he would have been more a teenager.
Right.
Versus a little boy.
Yeah, I couldn't tell exactly his age. I mean, I guess he was small enough that he was a little anxious.
Uh-huh.
Carter visited in 79.
So 4 years old.
Yeah, 4 years old if he was born in 75. Maybe.
Maybe.
Clinton started his visits in 94.
Where was he visiting?
Israel.
Oh, Israel.
The 1980s saw high-level diplomatic tension, particularly under Reagan, with key meetings occurring in D.C. rather than Israel.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he didn't really go there.
Right. I'm sure Carter went there.
Yeah, he
was
did.
The
He
great,
visited in 79.
Yeah. He went to a bunch of places presidents hadn't gone in a long time.
Right.
He was known for that.
From Georgia.
Peanut farmer.
Yep. This says no U.S. president made an official state visit to Israel during the 1980s. It said Carter 79 and then Clinton in 94.
Oh, boy. Big gap, 14 years.
Yeah. So we're going to go with Carter.
We're sticking with Carter. That's our
Yeah.
final guess.
Yep. Primates, middle of the food chain. Primates generally occupy the middle of the food chain, acting as both consumers of plants, insects, and as prey for larger predators. I wanted to figure out top of the food chain.
If it goes by continent, I'd like to guess.
Okay. We can do environment.
Okay. You could also do apex predators, another search.
Apex predators are at the top of the food chain is the first thing it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Africa, that continent, I think it's the lion. And then in the subcontinent in India, I think it's the tiger. In fact, I think it's the tiger through all of Asia
Okay.
and into Russia, except for the polar bear in the Arctic, I think is the apex predator. And then I think in the Americas, it's the grizzly bear.
Okay.
Although we also have polar bears in the Americas, but.
So this.
And then in South America, I would say it's the jaguar.
All right. Well, this says apex predators are at the top of the food chain, acting as the highest trophic level with no natural predators. In various ecosystems, these include lions, tigers, polar bears, orcas, and great white sharks. Humans are also considered top predators capable of affecting or being the absolute peak of many food chains. Now, this also breaks it down by environment. Land, lions, tigers, wolves, polar bears, and grizzly bears.
Grizzlies.
Ocean, orcas, great white sharks, and leopard seals. Air, bald eagles, golden eagles, and other large raptors.
Raptors. I love raptors.
reptiles, saltwater crocodiles, and Komodo dragons.
Oh,
boy, I see. Oh my God.
Tell me about them. It'll get you with the saliva and stuff. Nasty. Komodo.
Oh,
Komodo.
he loves their stinky mouths.
Oh, I guess you can smell them from quite a distance, those Komodo dragons.
sure.
Foul. Bacteria-laden jaws
Oh.
become poison.
Speaking of that, have you noticed like that there's like somebody in your life who has not good breath?
As we've discussed, I'm very sensitive,
Me too.
hypersensitive to
Same.
bad breath.
But it's like, it's bad, but it's not like, it's not.
Objectively offensive.
Yeah. And so it's like, I kind of think I'm the only one who notices this. And it's an unexpected person. I'm not going to say who.
Okay, great.
I don't think anyone else thinks this. I've never been, no one's ever said
Gossiped about it.
Exactly. No one's ever said anything to me alluding to the fact that that's the case.
Yeah.
And, but yet it is repetitive for me.
It's rough. I mean, I had a friend who I could stop going to the movies with. I couldn't, just sitting next to them at the movies, all I could smell was their breath. And I just was like, I can't do it. I blame me, but I couldn't do
I know.
it.
And I just wonder though,
so
is it
sharp.
Because why can't you guys smell what I'm smelling?
I think obviously we all smell different things, and we're sensitive to different odors. Again, I see people who are in relationships with people who I think have wretched breath, and I think, well, they can't smell it.
Right.
There's no way.
I know.
Because they're kissing and loving and right.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think, or they're just not sensitive to smell, period.
Yeah.
Because I just think like, I can't, it's a deal breaker for me.
Same.
Yeah.
But I just wonder also if it's actually more, is breath actually, I mean, maybe there's obviously halitosis. There's some objective stuff, but maybe the rest of it is just pheromones.
Well, I also think there's certain medical conditions that give you kind of a predictable outcome. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Well, yeah, I was somewhere and I had already thought it, and then it was
will it
happening
impact
again.
what kind of activities you do with the person? Because there's certain things where it's not an issue.
Yeah.
And there are others where, like, again, the movies, you're sitting like, your mouths and noses are what, 18 inches apart.
Right.
And so that might be a non-starter. Like, I love this person, but I'm just not going to go to the movies with them. That was my decision.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And then there's the case too where they have that, and then they also tend to talk close, and you're constantly trying to keep your distance, and then you wonder if it's obvious. I think the only one I'm unsympathetic to or unforgiving of is I think when you're a dentist, you've got to be on it like no one's ever been on their breath.
Yes, we've talked about this.
Because they are in your nose. They work in your nose.
But the hygienists often have masks on.
That doesn't fucking do a goddamn thing.
I think
If you have
it does.
shit breath and you got a little paper between there, forget it. No
Okay,
way. Have your friend wear a mask. Just make up a reason why it's cute if they wear a mask and see. You're still going to smell it.
It's not that strong. That's the thing.
Okay.
It's not like
You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
I mean, a little. No, I've just noticed it many times, and I just wonder if anyone else has noticed it, and I don't think they have, which has just led me to believe, oh, this is something like pheromonal.
It's me. You're like, it's me.
Yeah. It's
Which again is possible.
well, it's not me. It's the way my nose perceives.
Yeah, I'm smelling an odor here that other people don't
Yes,
smell. In which
exactly.
case I'm saying it's you.
Well, right. I mean,
Yeah. Like you're the anomaly.
I'm the anomaly, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't actually know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe
You could ask around.
I could ask around. It feels really mean to do that.
Oh, man. I couldn't feel worse for someone who just can't help it. I mean, my God, I really feel terrible.
It's also because it is a specific smell.
A note.
Yeah, it's a note. So I know in that case it is a little pheromonal because it's not like, oh, this person ate something just a second ago or something. Like
But they don't smell like a hot dog. They smell like their body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
You should ask if you can smell their armpits and their groin to see if it's consistent everywhere.
I mean, do
Do you think people with more secure attachment styles don't smell odors
Fresh?
as much?
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
I think everything just ticks up.
Sure.
When you were listening to all this stuff, did you self-assess as being any part of this spectrum?
Oh yeah, we talked about it in the episode. I definitely feel like I have an anxious attachment.
Anxious attachment.
And you were saying you felt like you did lean a little avoidant.
When I was young.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I read about it, I was like, I think I'm secure attachment. I think that's what I felt in general after learning all about the thing.
Yeah.
But then I thought, oh no, I used to be avoidant. And then I think, you can change.
Yeah.
Just like the stuff I don't take personally. Like, again, back to like the Instagram stuff, all this kind of stuff that drives people nuts.
Right.
That I know that just I don't even think about.
Yeah.
Or getting invited to things or all that kind of stuff. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can find out.
Is there a test?
Yes. I know I can count on my friends to be there for me if I'm going through a rough time. Then we got our normals. Agree, strongly agree, neutral, disagree, strongly disagree.
Strongly agree.
I sometimes feel like I'm not good enough for my loved ones.
Strongly disagree.
I feel uncomfortable when my friends or family act like they rely on me.
What's the middle?
Neutral.
Yeah.
And then there's disagree and agree. And then strongly agree, strongly disagree.
I would say neutral.
Okay.
Again, that has evolved.
Right.
I used to feel burdened by that.
Yeah.
And now I feel lucky as much as I feel burdened. So that puts me at neutral.
Okay. I always make the first move, but usually become disinterested after I get what I want.
I disagree.
Disagree.
Yeah.
I know I can be my true self in relationships once I have enough time to get comfortable.
100%.
I sometimes hold back on relationships because I feel that if I share too much about myself, I might get hurt.
I wish.
Strongly
disagree.
I tend to worry that my loved ones don't love me as much as I love them.
Strongly disagree.
I consider myself a good friend and a good partner.
Strongly agree.
I stay away from long-term relationships.
No, I've had nothing but long-term relationships.
So strongly disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, being alone sometimes scares me.
Strongly disagree. Although, I experienced great boredom last week being alone on a Saturday night.
Oh.
Because Kristen was doing a play and Lincoln had a play date.
Mm-hmm.
So at first I was like, cool, I have my whole night to myself. And then I watched like 3 episodes of Fallout in a row. And I was like, I want to be with somebody.
Oh.
I was like, I'm bored with just myself watching this show. Yeah. I was like, I am tragically social.
Yeah.
It hit me.
I like going out with friends and family, but I still value my personal time and space.
I mean, I prefer being out with people than I do by myself, but I'm not afraid to be by myself. I don't know. What does that make me?
You do value your personal time and space. You're always like, why are there so many people here? Why?
Oh, space. Yeah.
So
what does that mean? I agree.
I think you agree.
Okay, I'll agree.
I don't like relying on others, and that way I avoid getting disappointed.
Agree.
I find it difficult.
You know what? Strongly agree.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got to be honest.
I think it's too late.
Okay, that's fine.
I find it difficult to express love even when I feel it.
Strongly disagree.
I prefer casual flings and serious relationships.
Disagree.
I avoid arguments with my partner's friends or family to avoid the chance of losing them.
Strongly disagree.
Sometimes I want to be completely alone and then suddenly change to feeling like I need around people to be
Oh,
around.
that just happened Saturday night.
So,
Agree.
agree. I never make the first move in a potential relationship for fear of being rejected.
Strongly disagree.
My friends and family often tell me that they feel like they don't really know me.
Oh, never. Strongly disagree.
If my partner went on a trip without me, I'd miss them, but would ultimately be happy that they're having fun.
Strongly agree.
A big portion of my self-esteem and self-worth comes from my relationships with other people.
Oh, strongly agree.
Sometimes when I feel like I'm getting too close to someone, I get scared and start to pushing them away.
Strongly disagree.
I feel bad when my loved ones do things without inviting me.
Disagree.
I trust that the people I love want what's best for me.
The people that love me?
I trust that the people I love want what's best for me.
Agree.
I much prefer being alone, but I'll attend social engagements if I'm required to.
Disagree.
Even when things get tough, I feel confident that my partner will support me and we'll work through challenges together.
Strongly agree.
I often find myself overanalyzing interactions with my partner, wondering if they truly understand my feelings and intentions.
Disagree.
Sometimes I push people away when they get too close, even though deep down I crave connection and intimacy.
Strongly disagree.
It's hard for me to relax in relationships because I'm always worrying about whether my loved ones truly care about me.
Strongly disagree.
I prefer to keep my emotions to myself, believing that vulnerability only leads to unnecessary complications and potential disappointment.
Can I go neutral on that one?
I enjoy spending time with my friends and family, knowing that we can share both good times and bad times with each other.
Strongly agree. It's really funny to answer these questions in my mind because I have like two different families. Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about the family I created or the one I was born into?
Right. I feel uncomfortable when people get too emotionally close to me. I value my independence and personal space.
Emotionally dependent on me? That was part of the question?
I feel uncomfortable when people get too emotionally close to me. I value my independence and personal space.
I disagree.
Okay. Knowing that I have a strong support system of friends and family gives me the confidence to tackle life's challenges with optimism and resilience.
I disagree.
I worry that if I show vulnerability or express my needs in relationships, I'll end up being rejected or abandoned.
I'll go neutral.
I appreciate the balance between independence and closeness in my relationships, allowing me to pursue my own interests while still feeling connected to others.
Strongly agree.
I often find myself feeling anxious about the state of my relationships, constantly seeking reassurance from my partner or friends to alleviate my doubts.
Strongly disagree.
I prefer to handle my problems on my own rather than relying on others for support or advice.
Agree. Maybe styles, yeah.
My mind often races with thoughts about potential conflicts or misunderstandings in my relationships, making it difficult to fully enjoy moments of connection without worrying about the future.
Strongly disagree.
When I face challenges, I feel reassured knowing that my friends will offer their support and encouragement without judgment.
Neutral.
I tend to seek constant validation from my friends and romantic partners to reassure myself of their love and commitment.
Well, that's a tricky one because I definitely like endless validation, but it's not to reassure myself that they like me. So I'm going to go neutral. I just enjoy validation.
I tend to downplay the importance of romantic relationships in my life, focusing instead on my individual goals and interests.
Disagree.
Despite craving intimacy and connection, I struggle to fully trust others and often find myself holding back out of fear of being hurt or abandoned.
Strongly disagree.
I value the mutual trust and respect in my relationships, which allows me to be my authentic self without fear of rejection.
Strongly agree.
Spending quality time with loved ones fills me with a sense of warmth and security, knowing that we have each other's backs no matter what.
Strongly agree.
I have a tendency to push people away when they try to get close to me, fearing that allowing them in will only lead to disappointment or betrayal.
Strongly disagree.
Despite my efforts, I struggle to shake off the feeling of insecurity that lingers in my mind, questioning whether I'm truly valued and loved by those closest to me.
Disagree.
I find it challenging to open up to others about my innermost thoughts and feelings, preferring to maintain a sense of distance to protect myself from potential rejection.
Disagree.
The fear of rejection or betrayal sometimes prevents me from fully investing in relationships, leaving me feeling stuck in a cycle of longing for connection while simultaneously fearing it.
Strongly disagree.
Independence is important to me, and I prioritize maintaining autonomy in my relationships, often avoiding becoming too reliant on others for emotional support or validation.
Agree.
I have to pay. I'm going to do it.
Don't do it.
It's $195.
Just a one-off? They're tricky. That was smart. They let you do the whole test.
I know.
That's a feel betrayed. Is it his website?
I don't think so. Oh, no. American Express is not supported.
Yeah. I bet people...
Shit. I have to get my other card.
No.
Wow. Yeah, we have to know.
I think we know. You don't think we know?
It's a fact check.
Okay.
Oh, secure. Your attachment style is secure. Secondary, fearful.
Oh.
The secure attachment style serves as the bedrock for healthy and fulfilling relationships, characterized by a strong sense of trust, emotional security, and a balanced approach to both intimacy and independence. Individuals with a secure attachment style have typically experienced consistent and responsive caregiving during their early years, fostering a foundational belief in the availability and reliability of others in times of need.
Okay. I guess my self-assessment
Was right.
bore out.
That's right. Yours goes 57.5% secure, 18.2% fearful, 16.7% dismissive, 7.6% preoccupied.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Well, that was fun. Who did the marshmallow test? Walter Michel.
Well, this is another one I've been repeating, finding out that the marshmallow test isn't real.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a real test, but the conclusions aren't.
that's right.
Yeah. Boy, it's incredible to think how much work has been built on the shoulders of that.
I know.
That's not right.
Scary a little bit. The human brain consumes roughly 20% of the body's total resting energy, about 260 to 300 calories per day, despite representing only 2% of body weight. That's it.
That's it?
Yes.
Well, I enjoyed Amir.
Me too.
We'll die with the great mystery of how old he is.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah,
right.
Amir was great.
Love you.
Love you.